Hey y'all, it's Turkey. Anyhow, like I said, I don't usually do this on the weekend. But coming to you live from West by God, Monroe, Louisiana woods. And I got to thinking today about the U.S., the United States of America, and how these people act nowadays. And the one thing that I realize is people have lost direction. People have lost pride. People have lost their patriotism. You know, I grew up in the era of what they called the Cold War. We were taught if in a nuclear attack you get down up under your desk. We used to have drills and cover your head but back to the patriotism and what we believe. People don't believe that no more. They don't have pride in this country no more. Well, by God, I do. People that grew up in my era, you know, we loved our country. You know, Ronald Reagan, he made this country proud of itself, of the red, white, and blue. People ask me all the time why I joined the military, and I tell them because I wanted to serve my country. That meant something back then. Now people join the military because they need a job, because there ain't none out here is what they say. There's plenty of jobs out here. Plenty. All you got to do is look. But there ain't no people looking. They ain't looking because they can get food stamps, and they can get welfare, and they can get their bills paid for them, because people like me in the era that I grew up in work every day and make the money and pay our taxes so these people can do that. America needs to get right again with its people. The people need to get right with America again. That's what needs to happen. Y'all need to get the case to act right. Y'all people need to get some pride about yourselves. Y'all people need to get patriotic again. We need to stand up and take this country back from what it is now, because what it is now is a disgrace. This ain't what our forefathers wanted. This ain't... They would turn in their graves if they knew what was happening today. And they would blame us, the American people, for putting up with it. I don't see what you people are thinking. Y'all want to go about your own lives? Great, whatever. Y'all don't want to think about nobody else? Great, whatever. But when it comes down to it, when there's a gun sticking in your face from your own government, you know, I said this earlier today. I said, you know, for 4 years, this Obama character has been in office. He gave and gave and gave. He gave you an Obama phone. He gave you welfare. He gave you food stamps. Nobody was held back. And here we are on the second term, and he's taking. And here we are on the second term, and he's taking. 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 And he's ta Anyone that knows anything about history, does this sound familiar? Hitler did it. He made the people love him, gave them what they wanted. And in the very end, he started taking. He started taking weapons. You weren't allowed to own a weapon. He started taking your rights. He started taking your homes. And evidently, he started taking your lives. And I sit out here in the woods, and I hear all these birds chirping. And I hear all these animals going off and nature all around me. And they don't care whether or not we have a Second Amendment. They don't care whether or not we have freedom of speech. They live their life in order to survive. We used to do that. And I think it's high damn time we get back to it. I think we all need to live our lives the way we think we need to live them. That God intended us to live them. Hell, you had hunters and gatherers. And they all lived in harmony. But now we got a government that doesn't want us to hunt because he's taking our guns. And he don't want us to gather because he's going to give it to us. Make us dependent. By God, I ain't dependent. I'm a hunter. And I'm a gatherer. I know what to eat, what to shoot, how to survive. I don't need the government help. We need to give the power back to the states. The states need to give the power back to the militia. We need to become America again. The red, white, and blue. We need to be true to ourselves and stop all the bullshit and the political lies. Benghazi, IRS. Oh, and this other idiot up there talking about Congress don't make enough money. He can't live off $174,000 a year. Well, I got news for you, buddy. I ain't never made $174,000 a year. That's just stupid. I think they should make minimum wage. They work less than 6 months a year. And they go back home. You know, the American Revolution was started because of taxation without representation. Who the hell do you think is representing us? Because you think that, look, just because they got a name and they in Washington, they representing you? No, they got to do their damn job. If they ain't doing their damn job, they ain't representing you. It's over, people. It is time for a revolution. It is time for America to stand up and be American again. It is time for us. It says it dead center in the federal papers. It states that if the government is not working for you, it is the right to people to stand up, take arms, and take this country back and put a government in place that works for it. Y'all need to get educated. Y'all need to get history up under you. And y'all need to get your arms right. You need to prepare. You need to stock. I am tired of this. It's going to come down to these people coming into our neighborhoods and trying to take what's rightfully ours. Now, are you going to be an American? Because the most dangerous thing I ever seen was a pissed off American soldier. Now, you going to be an American? Or are you going to take your Obama phone and call somebody who gives a shit? Me? That's right. Right there. Right there. I'm going to be an American. I'm going to hit the woods, and I'm going to stand up for me and the red, white, and blue. Anyway, that's Saturday's Turkey's thought for today. Y'all be good. And as always, peace. Turkey loves you. You come back and hear me. Yeah?